Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, man, we're going to talk about this LeBron James Nike commercial. A lot of you guys have been hitting me up, asking me to touch on this, to talk about the Nike commercial with LeBron James, and I'll oblige. Because I just saw the Nike commercial for the first time myself. Shout out to King Al for sending me this clip of the actual commercial. Shout out to Too Raw. I saw he did a video on this. I think the dude over the basketball show, I think, touched on it. I'm sure a lot of people are going to touch on this commercial because it's cringe as hell. So we're going to talk about that Nike commercial and everything said in the Nike commercial because LeBron James thinks he's a Shogun Assassin, apparently. He really believes he's the Shogun Assassin. If you guys have seen that Nike commercial, then you know what I'm talking about when I mentioned Shogun Assassin. And we're going to talk about it more in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys. Everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man, by all support. It really means a lot. Thanks to all you guys on Instagram that send me these clips and send me messages, emails. Everyone that emails me. And like I said, all the support. You guys come to the live streams. You guys donate. Everyone, the membership. Thank you very much, guys. Like I said, it means a lot that you would hit me up and really care to hear what I have to say on some of these topics, guys. So much respect to everyone out there, man, that continues to support me. And like I said, real recognize real, man. Thank you, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, shout out to King Al for sending me this on Instagram, the clip of LeBron James' new Nike commercial. Like I said, shout out to Too Raw, the basketball show, anyone that's done video on this. Like I said, all you guys that hit me up and asked me to talk on this. So, like I said, if you guys don't know, LeBron James has a new Nike commercial. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. I'm sure everyone knows, right? And the commercial is cringe as hell. And the commercial essentially is LeBron James wearing a crown. It's like a close-up of his face. And in the background, they have like a kid talking, right? And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the movie called Shogun Assassin, right? Lone Wolf, right? And it's like Lone Wolf and Son, right? And the premise of these movies, a bunch of movies, right? And it's the same guy. Like I said, the Shogun Assassin, the Lone Wolf. Actually, he's a Lone Wolf. Right, Ogami Ito or something, I think his name's, I can't remember, Ogami Ito or something that his name is. Great movie series, right, from the late 70s and the early 80s. And if you guys remember, there was a group called Wu-Tang Clan. You guys probably know Wu-Tang Clan, one of the great rap groups of all time, obviously very popular in the 90s. And they were very popular, and most of their videos, of their music, they would have clips from different kung fu movies. You know, they're the Wu-Tang Clan, right? So they talk about, 36 Chambers of Death, and you had all Liquid Swords. Like, these are all kung fu movies and stuff, right? And there was an album called Liquid Swords by the GZA, right? Came out, I believe, in, I want to say the 90s, right? And Liquid Swords, one of my favorite albums. GZA is one of my favorite Wu-Tang members. And there was a song, like I said, and the album Liquid Swords, there's a song in there that has the intro is similar to LeBron James commercial. It's the exact same intro. And it's from the Shogun Assassin, from the movie Shogun Assassin, right? And you have the son, right? I told you it's Lone Wolf and Son, right? He walks around, he's a samurai. He walks around with his son like a carriage, with all these weapons and stuff. It's a really cool show, a movie, a series. And this is essentially what LeBron James has going on in the background of this Nike commercial, right? They have the kid talking like he's talking in the Shogun Assassin movie, right? And like I said, from this Wu-Tang Clan album. So that's why I'm saying LeBron James really thinks he's a Shogun Assassin. And in the commercial, they're basically talking about how LeBron James, came as the chosen one. And, he carried all this weight. They literally say carried the weight. He never broke. These are comments. These are some of the things that they're saying. Never broke. LeBron James never broke. I thought that was the whole point of LeBron James. He broke and ran to Miami Heat. That's the whole point. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do you have to try to rewrite history in a commercial? Why can't you just be honest and celebrate LeBron James in a commercial without making up stories and trying to, create this false narrative? He never broke. He carried the weight. What weight did he carry? I'm trying to figure out what weight did he have to carry, LeBron James, coming into the league when you have guys like Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Allen Iverson, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. I mean, the Tracy McGrady's, the Yao Mings. I mean, there were so many great players. How the hell is LeBron James having the responsibility of carrying all the weight of carrying the NBA? I don't see this. I don't get it. Those guys I mentioned are all-time great players. A lot of those guys had swag. charisma, personalities, overall games. So I don't understand how LeBron James is carrying all this weight. He didn't carry the weight of Michael Jordan. Did he? No, he did not. Michael Jordan take the game global. Lift the game up. This is what he did. LeBron James ain't had no pressure like that. He didn't have to carry the weight like that. And you say he never broke. He never broke. Never broke. You see what I'm saying? You can't use never. Never. When you use a word like never, then once again, you're saying that he never did. When we clearly saw him break several times. I mean, hell, we can say that he broke 3 years in a row. Where was he in 2008? He was a favorite, wasn't he? Broke it up. He lost, right? 2009, he was a favorite. Orlando Magic, lost. 2010, he was a favorite again, lost. 2011, he was a favorite again, lost. The man broke down so many times that he actually ran away from the grind. But they're saying he never broke in this commercial. It's an absolute joke. It says, another thing says, every idol destroyed. Every idol destroyed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're trying to say. It's more weird statements in these commercials for LeBron James because LeBron James is one of those, passive-aggressive kind of guys. LeBron James does a lot of tweets that you don't understand what he's talking about. And that's essentially what Nike is doing here in a lot of these comments and clips from this ad. It don't add up. I don't know what you're talking about. Every idol destroyed. That's why I said, is LeBron James trying to be the Shogun Assassin? Is he trying to take out all the other people out there? Is he trying to take out Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant? And we've said, this is the work of the media. This is what they're attempting to do. They're attempting to rewrite their history, right? Tear down the other eras, tear down the past great players with lies and narratives. That's what they're doing here. So yes, every idol destroyed. Every idol destroyed where? Through the media. Through the media. You did not destroy them with your on-court play. You did not destroy them with your resume versus their resumes. You did not. So every idol destroyed. Like I said, in the media, you're trying to tear down Michael Jordan and these other players. But I've told you guys, those great players weren't built up through the media. So you can't tear them down through the media. Meanwhile, we can tear LeBron James down with facts because LeBron James has been built up through media lines and narratives. You see the dynamic there, guys? When they say, oh, Michael Jordan couldn't go left. It's another lying narrative, man. Oh, Michael Jordan's only undefeated because he played against nobody. Another lying narrative. Scottie Pippen was better on defense than Michael Jordan. Another lying narrative, right? Oh, Scottie Pippen was the reason the Bulls started winning. Meanwhile, Scottie Pippen was drafted in 88, Bulls didn't win until 91. Another lying narrative. They act as if Scottie Pippen got traded from another team, right, that was already won a championship, was already a Finals MVP, Scottie Pippen, came to the Bulls and they started winning. That's how they're trying to rewrite their history and trying to make the scenario seem. Right, they also try to make you believe that Scottie Pippen was an All-American in college. He played for one of the biggest schools in the college and led his team to the Final Four or the national championship and was doing all this crazy stuff in college. And when he came to the Bulls, he was already a made product, ready to go, and that lifted the Bulls up, that surged the Bulls up. Not even close to the reality, guys. Not even close to the reality. Right, they want you to believe that Scottie Pippen was this great scorer that could shoot the ball and do all these things. He could not shoot the ball. It was not a scorer. Right, he scored the ball out of the triangle offense, and he fed off Michael Jordan, guys. That's the facts. Michael Jordan had more to do with Scottie Pippen's success than Scottie Pippen had to do with Michael Jordan's success, guys. And that's easily seen when you look at their careers. Like I said, if you grew up watching this stuff, then you guys know it's a bunch of nonsense. We understand this. These fools don't. So, it also says, he took the crown and kept it. Now, I ask, who did he take the crown from? Who did he take the crown from? Who was the king when LeBron James came in the NBA? Was it Kobe? Was it Tim Duncan? Was it Shaquille O'Neal? Who was the king? Was it Kevin Garnett? Was it Allen Iverson, Jason Kidd? Any of these guys that I mentioned before, the top 5, 10 players in the league at that time when LeBron James came in, who did he take the crown from? Did he take it from Michael Jordan? He didn't take it from Michael Jordan. Did he take it from Kobe Bryant at all? When did he take the crown? And who did he take it from? I'm trying to figure this out. Once again, I don't understand this. When did LeBron James take the crown? Because if we're being real and we remember the actual true facts in the history of the NBA, then I remember that Nike, the same Nike people, were pumping up this LeBron James versus Kobe Bryant back in 2009. You guys remember that? They had the dolls. That was Nike, guys, was it not? Those are good commercials, right? Hyping up LeBron James versus Kobe Bryant. They were supposed to be the two biggest stars in the NBA in 2009, right? LeBron James won MVP in 2008 and 2009. Excuse me, 2009 and 2010. He won MVPs both those years. So that lets you know that LeBron James is one of the top players in the league, right? He's on a quality team. He won the MVP. His team won 60-some games, right? So all that did not matter, though, when the playoffs came. All of a sudden, he ain't no help. All of a sudden, LeBron James ain't got no help. He's going against tough competition. So Nike was okay and willing to pump up LeBron James versus Kobe Bryant in that moment. Remember we talked about Dwight Howard, how he took it personal. He was offended that Nike would do that, make those commercials without them actually being in the finals yet. Right? So they were already assuming LeBron James was going to get there. They assumed Kobe Bryant was going to get there. And what happened, ladies and gentlemen? Kobe Bryant held up his end of the bargain, did he not? He showed up to the NBA Finals. LeBron James did not. LeBron James lost in the East Conference Finals to a team that was lower than his, to an underdog. LeBron James Cavaliers were the favorite in that Eastern Conference Finals. And what happened? He got destroyed by Hedo Turkoglu and Dwight Howard. LeBron James didn't play defense on Hedo Turkoglu. He didn't shut him down, right? He didn't guard 1 through 5 and stop Dwight Howard. He didn't dominate. He didn't galvanize his team. None of this stuff. His team folded up like LeBron James folded up. Didn't do anything out there. Just worried about stats, right? But not only did Kobe Bryant make it in 2009, he took it a step further and went back again in 2010. So Kobe Bryant was in the NBA Finals 2008, 2009, 2010. LeBron James was supposed to be there in 2009, and LeBron James once again should have probably been there again in 2010. See, these are the years where LeBron James, if he was Michael Jordan-esque, if he was that guy they're trying to promote him as, he would have made the NBA Finals in 2009. He would have made the NBA Finals in 2010, and then we would have been able to see a true legit matchup against Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, man, right? And we could go will against will, skill for skill, right? Heart for heart, right? Game for game, leadership for leadership, and really see who was about it. But LeBron James was scared of Kobe Bryant. In my opinion, he didn't want to be there against Kobe Bryant because he knows Kobe Bryant was going to bring it to him. And that was once again going to negate any of these scenarios, these narratives that they're trying to read right now. Think about it. If LeBron James would have went to the finals in 2009, and let's say in 2010, and we all know that Kobe Bryant would have destroyed him in those finals because LeBron James just mentally was not there. We saw it happen in 2011, right? You think he would have been able to mentally go against Kobe Bryant even though he wasn't mentally prepared to go against Jason Terry or JJ Barea? I mean, what are we talking about, guys? Levels, right? Once again. So LeBron James was not mentally prepared to go against a Kobe Bryant. But if that would have happened, Kobe Bryant beats him 2-0 in the finals, there is no possible way for these weird LeBron James fans, these clowns out here in the media, to ever try to tell you that Kobe Bryant's not as great as LeBron James or somehow LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant. There would be no way to make that argument. The same way that LeBron James sabotaged Dwayne Wade because he knows that Dwayne Wade winning a finals MVP in 2011 while LeBron James is riding his coattails to a championship, destroys his chance to argue against Michael Jordan. So he had to have that happen. He'd rather have the choke job on his resume than say that LeBron James rode the coattails of a champion, Dwayne Wade, to his second ring. And he was not the finals MVP when he won his first championship. LeBron James can't have that. He couldn't have that. So he had to sabotage Dwayne Wade and choke it up. You see what I'm saying here, guys? But it don't matter because he went to the finals, apparently, according to his fans. So LeBron James did not show up in the finals for Kobe Bryant. So I don't understand how he's took the crown and kept it. So let's think about him keeping the crown. So he finally has to make the move to get a crown, right? He finally gets a championship, right? Remember, he was the king without a crown, he kept saying. So now he gets a championship. He gets his quote-unquote crown. But what happens to LeBron James? How long does he keep it? Does he keep it forever? He gets the championship in 2012, 2013, and then immediately in 2014, he gets blown out in record fashion. So it wasn't like his team lost in the finals. That happens. You got blown out in a record fashion. Historical blowout from the San Antonio Spurs. That's what happened. So you didn't keep the crown for long, and the only reason that you were able to get the crown is because you had to stack the odds in your favor. Right? You got all the referee help in that 2012 series against the OKC Thunder, did you not? So a king needs all that help? I don't get this. He didn't keep the crown. He didn't take the crown. He was given the crown. He didn't take it. Oh, he took the crown and kept it. He didn't take the crown. If he would have taken the crown or taken the crown, he would have took it in 2009. Right? He would have took it in 2009 or 2010. He would have just took it. But he didn't do that. He couldn't take it. He was given the crown. They gave him the crown. Everything LeBron James has in his career, they gave it to him. The Chosen One label was given to him. right? All the trades and free agents were given to him. His first championship was given to him. The MVPs were given to him. All defensive selections given to LeBron James. He didn't earn a damn thing out here. Not a damn thing, guys. They've lifted LeBron James and made excuses for him his entire career. But he took the crown and kept it. He didn't take a damn thing. LeBron James ain't earning nothing. Everything was handed to this fool. Everything from day one. Hey, LeBron James gets drafted to the NBA. Here, just take the ball and do whatever you want, LeBron James. Don't play in the system. Don't galvanize the team. Don't be coachable. That's LeBron James from day one. Everything given to him. So they're trying to sell LeBron James sneakers here. Like I said with this commercial. No one's buying LeBron James sneakers. It doesn't matter what commercial they come out with. LeBron James commercials are not as great as Michael Jordan commercials. And remember, Michael Jordan doesn't need commercials pumping himself up like this for people to buy the sneakers. People are going to buy the sneakers based off what Michael Jordan did in the basketball court, the way that he carried himself, the legacy he left. Much greater than LeBron James. No one's wearing these crappy sneakers. So you can try to hype up his sneakers and his brand with his commercial. Ain't going to do nothing for him. You know, especially not versus Michael Jordan. Remember, Kobe Bryant waited 3 straight years for LeBron James, and LeBron James didn't show up in any one of those years. 3 years Kobe Bryant was in the finals. 3 years in a row. LeBron James was not there. Where was he? But he dominated the league since he came in. Insane, man. So as you guys can see, once again, shout out to my man King Al for sending me this. I know you guys have seen that LeBron James cringe commercial. I mean, this is just sad, guys. Like I said, I mean, LeBron, I don't know what Nike's doing here, and I get it, man. You know, they have to promote their guy. You know, LeBron James got a contract with them, so they got to do what they got to do. But the commercial, it lacks awareness. Like, everything with LeBron James lacks awareness. And like I said, they're always trying to make up statements and just, like I said, just create this false narratives and rewrite the history. It's not true. Like he says, carried weight, never broke. You can't use terms like that when we've seen LeBron James break several times. Several times. You know, every rival was defeated. How is every rival defeated? Every rival wasn't defeated. That's the whole point here. And the only way he was able to defeat these rivals was by ganging up and teaming up. Couldn't beat Dirk Nowitzki. Couldn't beat Kobe Bryant. He beats Tim Duncan when Tim Duncan was, what, 38? Like, I mean, they talk about Michael Jordan beating the Pistons when they were old. LeBron James beat the Spurs when they were old as hell. How old was Mount Ginobili and Tony Parker and Tim Duncan in 2013 and 2014, guys? In 07, when he was facing them when they were in their primes, got smoked, right? And his team stepped up for him. LeBron James didn't step up. Right? What do you average? 25 points in the regular season or whatever that was, 27 points in the regular season, averaged 22 points in the finals. Right? Just like 2011. Right? Think about his first 2 finals, guys. Fell off a cliff. 2011, he averaged 26 points per game for the regular season. And then the finals averaged 17. That's a huge drop-off, man. That's what we talking about here. Clown, man, trying to use the Shogun Assassin. Shout out to Shogun Assassin. Agami Ito. I can't remember if that's his name, if I'm correct on this. But I remember the Shogun Assassin. My dad had those tapes. Lupine Wolf. All these things. Like I said, you know, it was assassin and son, right? And that's how it went. He would walk around with his son in the carriage. And you guys remember, Wu-Tang Clan, Liquid Swords. This is where they got this introduction from. The Shogun Assassin movie. LeBron James not the Shogun Assassin. He's not. He's a cheat to do this stuff. Taking shortcuts. You guys know that these are the facts, man. All this stuff in the commercials are a complete lie. Not even his commercials could be factual. Who's buying LeBron James gear? Who's buying his brand? Cringe as hell commercial, man. The Forever King. The Forever King? The man forever has not played defense. He's forever losing in the finals. He's forever making excuses. He's forever flopping. He's forever walking off the court early. He's forever blaming teammates. He's forever getting coaches fired. Is he not? This is what he's been doing forever. Been walking back across half-court line forever. We're still waiting for LeBron James to make it across half-court. Forever. The Forever King. Like I said, man, LeBron James is a prince. He ain't no king, man. And like I've said many times, LeBron James is Paris. He's the Prince of Troy from the movie Paris. Remember the movie Troy? That's LeBron James, guys. He ain't Hector. He ain't that dude. He's Paris, cowering and hiding behind Dwayne Wade and the rest of his super teams. That's what LeBron James is, guys. You guys know the deal, man. These are the facts, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.